MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Dominic Smith, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 8 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. This one's flared toward left center. Chisholm will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2, full count. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Just starting things out here in South Florida. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs, no shock he drives a ball out to left field.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He has 7 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Mets. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
So now here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Cano fields it cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 11 home runs, and 43 RBIs. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Stroman is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Starling Marte. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Right side, but it's well foul. Again, a 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So next to hit is J.D. Davis. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He'll come in here at .259, 13 home runs and 32 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Cano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Duvall. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Anderson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Brian Anderson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Batter will be J.J. Bleday. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 309 is the average entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. Ball 3. Not close with the sinker that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. And now here is Jorge Alfaro. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Marcus Stroman. 9-1-2 due up.
Marcus Stroman.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So a 1 out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. High and deep to straightaway right. And that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fouled away. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet, throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 New York.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jazz Chisholm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman, John Birdie.
So next to bat will be John Birdie. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Birdie, a native of the state of Michigan. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Popped him up. Cano has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next to stand in is Garrett Cooper. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number, about 99 for a top speed. Not too many guys around the league can match that. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. First offering on its way.
That's a
ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Leday is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0 home.
No, 1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Smith is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in next, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the AB now. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score holds, it's 3-1. Matt Andres, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Andres.
Ready now is Austin Nola. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Austin Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Nola, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Marcus Stroman.
Count 1-0.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Nola on at first, nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Cooper is there, and he has it for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Dominic Smith is on deck. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
The left fielder, Dominic.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. And now the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm. And he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 home. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Alfaro stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Matt.
Ferrar Encarnacion will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He's set and the pitch. He's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adam Simber takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
And now, Michael Conforto, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now here's the first offering. Simber, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
A ball and a strike now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming, here it is. Robinson Cano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
J.D. Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Verdi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That's in there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a line drive, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now at the plate, here is Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a liner. Smith gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1. Nope, that's a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Cooper in foul ground. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Brandon Nimmo will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Now it'll be Adam Duvall. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Brian Anderson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit is J.J. Bleday. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
In the air now, out to right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, here is Dominic Smith. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one. You gotta love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0, and that one got a piece of him. So here is J.D. Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. Lindor over at second. Cano at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Iglesias is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. First pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
The catcher.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Austin Hedges, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0. Chopped to third. Iglesias is there. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Up next, John Birdie. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 3-2 one more time. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Ro. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Garrett Cooper is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 1-0. To first. He's right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 6.
Next up is Jeff McNeil, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing further in the ninth for the Mets. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail it by 2. Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
In now, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, just 3 for 14. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In comes the left fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Striding in is J.J. Bleday. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Marcus Stroman earns his 8th victory of the season. Sandy Alcantara was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Seth Lugo hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.